Sir, I understand. Sana po, hindi niyo po sinabi dito sa contract, payment of commission. Sana nilagay niyo, payment of recovery. There's a big difference between payment of recovery and payment of commission. Yung payment of recovery, hindi po bawal yun. Trust me, hindi po bawal. Pero yung payment of commission, bawal po yun. That's tantamount to graft and corruption. Ito po, very clear, oh. Number 13, payment of commission. Na bawal dapat during test run, there's no such thing as commission being paid. Hindi po pinapayagan yon. Pero nilagay nila din sa contract na dapat in the first place wala sa kontrata to. Yung paglagay nila dun sa kontrata nitong payment of commission, may violation agad, sir. Do you agree as a lawyer? Okay.
Not allowed based on the
Not allowed. Okay.
based on the contract review.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So therefore, sana hindi nila po yung problema rito. May kaso rito.
Maganda po itong bill ninyo, Mr. Chairman, na na-file ninyo. Well, at any rate, Mr. Chairman, ilan na ba itong lotto games na authorized by the PCSO? We have the big ones. We have
The jackpot games
we
are
have the
5, Mr. Chairman.
5. We have the 642, the 645, the 649, 655, and then the 658. Over the Christmas period, we increased the jackpots of all these 5. Yes or no?
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman.
For the 642 and the 645, 100 million. For the 649, 655, and 658, 500 million. One time. The plan was to do it one time. May I know the legal basis?
We are allowed to, we have a prize fund, Your Honor, prize fund reserve, and we are allowed to use this to spur the sales para magawin natin exciting and inviting yung game.
For each game, fix na yung kanyang minimum jackpot eh. For every new draw, kung tinamaan yung jackpot, a new draw, balik siya sa minimum jackpot. So, that must have been fixed by mathematics. The probability of hitting 642 is 1 in 9 million. Basta, okay, and then that's why it deserves a certain jackpot. So when you made the jackpot all of a sudden 100 million, but the odds did not change, are you allowed by law to do that?
The board is allowed, Your Chair, Mr. Chairman. That's why we have the prize fund reserve. It's precisely for this purpose.
How is it stated in the law? We have a prize fund reserve for the purpose of
It's just the discretion of the board to
add to the jackpot.
add into the jackpot. Yeah.
And then the decision was one time, just to do it one time over that Christmas period of 2023.
Actually, ideally, Mr. Chair, it should be over the whole period of the year. Kasi every time may mananalo ka, you give in prize fund reserve. Kasi minsan talaga, this is jackpot driven, Your Honor. People bet because of the jackpot. So kung mababa ho, medyo matamlay po, that is the time when you pump in the prize fund reserve.
What is the tenor of the board resolution that you will enhance the jackpot one time or?
One time po, yung ginawa namin for December so for one time. Okay. Because, Mr. Chair, at the end of the year, that will become dividend and will be reverted back anyway to the Bureau of the Treasury as dividend. So, might as well, we have decided to make the games more exciting.
Yeah, if you want to repeat this, you need to pass another resolution.
Yes, Your Honor. We have to go back to the board.
Basta klaro yan. Okay. And then for the information of the public, yung mga increased jackpots po natin na 100, 100, 500, 500, 500, so a total of 1.7 billion pesos, tinamaan na po lahat.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. In less than a month.
Within a month, Your Honor.
Yes, within a month. Opo. Okay, so we're stating facts, Mr. Chairman. Facts lang ito.
Yun nga, Senator Coco, nakakapagtaka nga. Marami nagtataka, siyempre, especially yung mga mananaya na ang bilis na manalo ngayon sa PCSO, especially na the fact na hindi naman pwedeng sabihin kung sino yung mga nanalo, pwede naman nila itago. Plus, pagdating po dun sa online, sila naman may control ng computer system na yan. So, madali na nilang i-hocus-pocus. Yun po yung sinasabing hinaing ng marami mga mananaya.
So, I think the PCSO is at liberty to reveal to us na yung in-increase na po yung mga jackpots, in all those games, available na yung online betting.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kaya, meaning to say, when si 642, ang minimum niyan, and what's the usual minimum ni 642? Or maximum jackpot pala?
5.9.
Minimum ba?
5.9 po, Mr. Chair.
Bakit talanganin? Hindi, yung published.
Singit lang.
Yes.
Okay. Yung sabi niyo this December, tinamaan yung 642, 649, 645, 655. Are these all from Iloto?
Hindi po, last night lang po yung Iloto.
Ilan po yung tumama sa Iloto out of this 1, 2,
Isa lang po, yung kagabi lang po.
kagabi lang? Okay.
What game yun? Yung kagabi?
6:55.
655.
600 million kasi yon, Senator Coco. Quick na lang, Senator Coco. Okay. Etong picture na ito, very controversial ito ngayon sa social media. Edited daw ito.
Yes, Your Honor.
Edited. Bakit kailangan i-edit?
We have to protect the identity of the winner. Meron po nagreklamo sa amin one time, we covered the face, yung damit naman po ay nakilala. So, nagreklamo siya, sana naman daw po, wag ipakita naman po yung damit. So, yan po ang reason niyan, and I agree, it's a very poor editing, pero the objective is to conceal the clothing na ma-identify sa kanya.
So, ibig sabihin, so inamin nyo, inedit to, pinalitan yung clothing.
Opo.
Bakit kinakailangan palitan ang clothing?
Again, part po yan ng pag-conceal kasi na-identify po yung damit. For example, kung at that day, yung mga kapitbahay po, yun yung suot niya, ganyan. Or kung nakapag-selfie siya, meron yung pong nagreklamo sa amin, favorite clothes daw kasi, kaya nalaman siya. So, Your Honor, if there is something to apologize, it's the poor editing. But I think it has served its purpose of concealing the identity, Your Honor.
So at least inaamin nyo, ayan, marami kasi mga nagtatanong, nagsabi, purang pagka-edit.
I'm
So
sorry,
inaamin nyo, edited ito.
we're not very good at editing the clothes.
Pero yung tao hindi edited.
Hindi po, totoo po
Tunay na
yan.
tao to.
Tunay na tao po yan.
Okay. So kaya sabi ko mamaya sa executive session, gusto ko malaman niya, identity nitong taon to, pati yung nanalo sa 690 million.
Actually,
Make sure na
lahat
talaga
po
tao
on
yun.
record yan, kung isusumpinan niyo po, we can provide the names.
No, sa executive session, pwede naman siguro yan. Am I right, Senator Coco? Can we do that? On executive session?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, let's make it a strictly executive session.
Yes.
Na, given on the part of the Senate, limitado yung mag-a-attend at saka identified natin. And then, of course, kami, liability na namin yung kami pang source ng leakage. So.
Like I said, Mr. Robles, kasi nga po, may clamor na malaman yung katotohanan. Kasi marami sa mga mananayan nagsasabi, yung nanalo ng 690 million, hindi raw yung legit na mananaya, kundi galing daw sa tropa niya. I'm sorry, I'm gonna repeat this again. Yung pong kumakalat na balita, galing daw sa tropa niyo, nag-invest ng 30 million para makuha nga itong 690 million. Para maalis na po yung haka-haka na yan, gusto po namin makita kung talagang totoong tao yon. And then gagawa nga ako ng cross-checking. Sinabi ko na kanina, I'm gonna use the NBI, the ICT, if I have to hire a private detective, para magkaroon ng cross-checking kung yun ba related sa inyo. Hindi. Pag lumitaw na hindi, sabihin ko rito na hindi related talagang legit winner yan. You agree, sir? Very good. Okay, Senator Coco, meron kayong gustong idagdag. Siguro, bumalik tayo ngayon doon sa komisyon na 14% na sinasabi in the first place, bawal yung komisyon. Now, sabi nyo, hindi namang naglagay kayo ng cap na 14%, Dahil kailangan magkaroon nga ng cap. Dapat, hindi nyo kinonsider that as commission. Very explicit po kasi na bawal ang komisyon. Na ang sinasabi nyo, hindi po komisyon kasi nga po, yun ay para i-recover yung mga gastos, etc. Pero sa contract po, sir, lumilitaw po na yun ay payment as commission. Yung 10 million. Ito po, payment of sa 13. So number 13 po, payment of commission. A 14% commission shall be paid to the agent based on the generated daily sales. Oh, you entered into a contract stating na magkakaroon ng payment of commission na 14% doon sa testing na sinasabi naman po ng OGCC hindi dapat. During the testing period, there's no such thing as commissions that must be given, that should be given. Sinabi po ng OGCC na no can do para sa commission, wala dapat commission pag-uusapan during the testing period. And yet, dito po sa kontrata, sinabi ninyo na magbabayad kayo ng 14% ng PCSO commission sa Pacific Online. So again, that's a violation of the law. And this is tantamount to graft and corruption, sir. I don't know, maaaring hindi po kayo makakasuhan dito. Maaaring mga kasamahan po ninyo pwede makasuhan dito ng graft and corruption. Kung sino man po pumirma dito, sino man pong nag-instigate nitong kontratang ito. Graft and corruption po, maliwanag pa sikat ng araw. Ito pong kontratang to. Dami pong butas.
Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Yes, sir.
I think the guidance is for us to have a reasonable cost. So we will have to determine din talaga yung reasonableness ng cost nila. But as I've said, we're putting a cap on that.
I
on the
understand, sir.
14%.
I understand. Sana po, hindi nyo po sinabi dito sa contract, payment of commission. Sana nilagay nyo, payment of recovery. There's a big difference between payment of recovery and payment of commission. Yung payment of recovery, hindi po bawal yun. Trust me, hindi po bawal. Pero yung payment of commission, bawal po yun. That's tantamount to graft and corruption. Ito po sa very clear, oh. Number 13, payment of commission. Na bawal dapat. During test run, there's no such thing as commission being paid. Di ba, sir? Maaaring nga sabi ko, maaaring hindi ka makakasuhan dito. Pero yung mga kasamahan mo, maliwanag pa sa sikat ng araw na may kaso pong graft and corruption. Attorney Francis Julius Romeo Del Valle, ano sa tingin mo? Let's talk about 14% commission. Huwag ka na magpaligoy-ligoy pa, sir. Straight to the point po.
Yes,
Attorney, sir.
Your Honor, if I may, as stated in the OGCC opinion, the PCSO may not charge any commission, may not receive any consideration or commission except for reasonable or recovery of reasonable costs.
Exactly.
Your Honor.
So therefore, dito dapat sa kontrata nakalagay payment of recovery, not payment of commission. You agree, attorney? Sir,
If PCSO can justify that 14% constitute reasonable costs, then that's the...
no, sir. I'm talking about what's stated in the contract. Come on. Sir, lawyer ka, di po ba? All right. There's a big difference between payment of recovery and payment of commission. Yung payment of recovery, wala tayong problema doon. kasi pinapayagan naman yon. Pero yung payment of commission, hindi po pinapayagan yon. Pero nilagay nila dito sa contract na dapat, in the first place, wala sa kontrata to. Yung paglagay nila dun sa kontrata nitong payment of commission, may violation agad, sir. Do you agree as a lawyer?
Your Honor, subject to the rules and regulations of the Commission on Audit, to audit the commission to be received by the PCSO, I submit that that commission is not allowed based on the
Not allowed. Okay.
based on the contract review.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So therefore, sana hindi nilagay niyo rito, Mr. Robles, na payment of commission kasi binabawal naman talaga. Ayan, sinabi na ni Attorney Del Valle. Sana nilagay niyo payment of recovery regardless kung yan ay 15 million, 20 million. Wala kang violation doon. Kasi sabi mo, okay, 50 million binayad namin for the recovery. Eh, yun talaga yung amount ng recovery. Magpakita ng resibo para pagdating sa Commission on Audit, babanggain, talagang 50 million ang ginastos nyo. Hindi mo na kailangan ng cap-cap. Pero the fact na nilagay nyo dito, payment to commission, tapos 14%, tumutugma pa kung sa anong nakalagay dito, tinugma nyo, nagbigay ka ng 14% sa sales. So again, violation na naman yan, Mr. Robles. Ayan na, nagsalita na, yung lawyer ng
Mr. Chair,
OPCC.
una kasi yung contract before the review. So that one was made before the review. So while we're here at the testing stage, we will adjust that according to the reasonableness of the
Yes,
of the-
but before you entered into a contract with any entity, okay, you should have obtained permission from the office of the president, and you did ask for the opinion of OGCC, and OGCC gave you this opinion, and yet hindi nyo sinunod yung sinabi ng OGCC. Ba't pa kayo humingi ng opinion kung hindi nyo susundin?
Mr. Chair, the contract kasi, as I've said, came before the review. Otherwise, they would not be reviewing anything. So we
Kaya nga po, sir, before sana po kayo nag-enter into a contract, yun po yung patakaran eh. You should know, you know the drill. You know the protocol. Bago kayo mag-enter into a contract with any entity whatsoever, being a government-owned corporation, there must be an opinion coming from OGCC. Bago kayo gumawa ng anumang hakbang, sana may permiso. Kasi yung pong sinasabi ng OGCC, may permiso sa Office of the President. At sana may permiso kayo. Sana meron kayong hiningin opinion sa OGCC. Kasi kung humingi kayo ng opinion sa OGCC prior to this contract, hindi na sana itong 13 na ilagay rito. Kasi kung pumunta po kayo sa OGCC, magkakaroon po kami ng contract with Pacific. At kami po ay magbibigay ng komisyon. Sinabi ng OGCC, hindi pwede, bawal yan. O di wala na sanang number 13 dito, payment of commission. Sana nakalagay na rito, payment of, para maliwanag at wala kayong sabit, payment of recovery. Wala tayong problema sa payment of recovery. Mr. Robles, maski na sabi mo pa, 50 million payment of recovery, wala tayong makikita problema. As long as, sabi ko kanina, magpakita lang pagdating sa auditing ng Commission of Audit na talagang 50 million. Maski na 100 million pa yan kung talagang yun ang tamang amount for the recovery of the expenses incurred as a result pag puput up ng online system ng Pacific para sa Iloto.
Mr. Chairman, we have the Memorandum Circular 2023-08. Ito po yung post-execution review of contracts. So, nakalagay po ron, pwedeng pagkatapos po ma-execute, tsaka po i-review. This is exactly what happened here, Mr. Chair.
Okay, August 19, 2023 po, nag-release ng opinion regarding Iloto ang OGCC. Mr. Del Valle, Attorney Del Valle, you follow me? Are you following me, sir? August 19, 2023, right? You have that on record, sir? Look it up. August 19, 2023. OGCC released their opinion on the Iloto launch. August 30, napirmahan po yung Memorandum of Agreement. So you have 19, wait a minute, sorry. April 19, sorry. April 19, 2023. I'll take it back kanina sinabi ko August. April 19, 2023. Nag-release ng opinion ang OGCC pertaining to e-lotto. Attorney Del Valle, look it up please, sir. April 19, 2023. And then August 30, 2023, nagkaroon ng signing. Memorandum of Agreement between PCSO and Pacific Online System. August, April, May, June, July, August, 4 months. Attorney Del Valle, tama ba? April 19, 2023, nagbigay kayo ng opinion. Kayo dyan sa OGCC. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor. Opinion number 70.
Exactly. And then, meron silang 4 months para i-correct yung kanilang ilalagay dito sa contract na sinabi ng OGCC kung ano yung mga bawal. And yet, hindi sinunod. Pinagpatuloy yung mga bawal. At after 4 months, nagkaroon ng pirmahan at in-include pa rin kung ano yung mga binabawal ng OGCC. Am I right, Attorney Del Valle, sir?
Your Honor, if I may, based on the opinion number 70 of the OGCC, regarding the conduct of the online betting platform, it says that PCSO should first issue guidelines with regard to the launching of this online game proposal. So it does not categorically say, at least this opinion does not categorically say that online betting platforms should not be allowed. Instead, it mandated PCSO to issue the necessary guidelines and rules that will provide for the parameters.
I understand. I understand. Precisely. Correct. You're right. We're talking here about the commission, Attorney Del Valle, sa number 13 sa Memorandum of Agreement, which says payment of commission. Na sinasabi po ng OGCC, bawal ang commission sa during test run. Ang sinasabi kasi ni Mr. Robles, late, nauna pa yung contract. Ang sinasabi ko naman, base dito sa timeline, meron silang 4 months para baguhin yung kanilang guidelines. Tama ka, mag-issue ng guidelines. Whatever those guidelines are, dapat hindi kasama doon yung payment of commission. Kasi nga po, sinasabi ng OGCC, bawal yung commission. Am I right, Attorney Del Valle? Am I not confusing you or you're the one confused?
Your Honor, if I may, under this same contract review, opinion number 70 rather, page 10, the commission, and it reads that this commission-basis arrangement for the game proponent's sale and marketing of the online game tickets during the experimental test run period may expose liability, and also that basically that the commission is not allowed under the test run.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Attorney Coco, may gusto kayong sabihin?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Itong page 5 of the Memorandum of Agreement, paragraph 13, commission 14% shall be paid to the agent. Who is the agent, Mr. Robles?
POSC, Your Honor.
Pacific Online Systems Corporation. Okay, so when they entered into this agreement, did they demand that the jackpot be augmented?
No, Your Honor.
Hindi na, di ba? So meaning to say, when they made their pencil pushing, nagka-compute sila, pirma pa rin sila sa Memorandum of Agreement even though the jackpot remained the normal jackpot. Is that correct? Into the mic, sir.
Yes, sir. Yung jackpot na increase namin was only in December. We did so in yung anniversary namin. Wala pa rin yung iloto. In October 30, we made everything 89 million in celebration of our 89 years.
Pero walang ayun, itong payment of commission did not wasn't still there nung
Wala pa po yun.
Wala pa yun.
December po yun.
Pero itong augmentation ng jackpot sa last December, covered na nitong payment of commission yung sales nun, tama?
Well, the timing, yes. It was December 16.
Yes.
Aha.
Pasok na. Covered na ng memorandum of agreement na to. So, if the PCSO board augmented the jackpot and it boosted the sales, the Commission of Pacific Online Systems Corporation also got boosted. Tama?
Well, it is based on their sales, but
Correct.
this is all based on, including the traditional, Your Honor, in everything.
Correct.
When the pot is increased, everybody gains from it.
Correct. Basta nung hindi binoost ang jackpot, mayroong sales dyan, 14% ng sales goes to POSC as commission. Per contract. Per contract, page 5 na number 13, payment of commission. A 14% commission shall be paid to the agent based on the generated daily sales.
Only on the iloto, Your Honor.
Which are what games?
All the games, Your
Correct.
Honor.
That's the 642, 645, 649, 655, and 658. Tama? Are these all the iloto? Are these all the jackpot lotto games with iloto?
Yes, Your Honor,
Correct.
because it's a payment platform.
Correct, kaya nga. And these are the 5 lotto games where we augmented the jackpot prices. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. And the purpose was to generate more sales. Tama?
Yes, on all betting platforms, including the traditional.
Correct. Including the traditional, yes. Okay. But when Pacific Online Systems Corporation entered into this contract, this MOA, there was no agreement, no demand, and no commitment for PCSO to augment the jackpots.
None, Your Honor.
None, di ba? Okay. So when you augmented the jackpots and generated more sales through the payment platform of online, we also helped the Pacific Online Systems Corporation because we also increased their commission way beyond their original projections na using the normal jackpots, the non-augmented normal jackpots.
We were looking, Your Honor, at increasing sales in general, which it did, Your Honor. There was nothing about in consideration of Pacific Online. That's a natural consequence, Your Honor.
Yes, tama. Basta they did not ask for this, naisip lang ninyo to generate sales. And consequential benefit na lang sa Pacific Online Systems yon because of this provision on commission on the generated sales, 14%.
Yes, Your Honor. Because remember, in the anniversary ng PCSO, we increased the jackpot and it was well received by the people. This is wala pa kahit yung POSC online iloto. Wala pa nun. And that was very encouraging. That prompted us to increase the jackpot, Your Honor.
Yes, anyway, but that's previous to this. Wala pa nitong MOA. We're looking at this one. Itong MOA lang na ito. So, okay, the augmentation of the jackpot, which came as a surprise maybe also to Pacific Online Systems Corporation, kasi I'm sure nung nag-negotiate kayo nitong kontratang ito, the jackpots that they had in mind when they were computing their the economic viability of the contract were the normal jackpots. Tama yun? Tama. Normal jackpots.
I wouldn't know. That would be their own strategy.
Right. The normal jackpots, because wala namang may alam that you would augment it to 100, 100, 500, 500, 500. So ganun po ang nangyari. So, well, my point, Mr. Chairman, is because of this augmentation by the board, then more sales were generated, and because of this Section 13 payment of commission section, there was also a consequential benefit to the agent, Mr. Chairman.
That is correct.
Just an observation, Mr. Chairman.
So, mababalik tayo doon again, Mr. Robles. Ayan, nagsalita na kanina si Attorney Romeo Del Valle na sana wala itong payment of commission. Hindi sana nilagay ito sa kontrata. Sana ang nilagay nyo na lang payment for the recovery of the expenses, etc. etc. So, wala kayong violation, wala kayong problema. Meron kayong 4 months na para baguhin. From April to August, baguhin yung entry nyo rito sa kontrata, but you did not. You insisted on the commission. Yun po yung problema rito. Attorney Robles, again, ulitin ko for the end time, maaaring hindi nga ikaw makakasuhan dito, maaaring wala ka talaga, inosente ka talaga rito. Pero yung mga alipores mo, may kaso rito. Trust me. Meron. Graft and Corruption Practices Act. Doon sa violation na yan. Dahil nagpadalos-dalos po, pinilit, minadali, may labas ng kontrata, which is only in favor of Pacific Online, injurious doon naman sa gobyerno. Ayan po, nagsalita na po si Attorney Del Valle. Sige po, ayan, hindi po kayo sumasagot, parang nagagig kayo na meron talagang problema. Balik tayo dito kay Miss Evelyn Javier kasi naawa ako sa napakaraming na-displace na mga lotto agents yung sa mga betting stations. So, ma'am, itong 2,000 na nawalan po ng trabaho, nawalan po ng negosyo, ano po yung kanilang hinaing ngayon?
Gusto lang namin po sanang hilingin kay GM at sa kay Chairman na yung mga na-displaced po hayaan po nila na makapagbukas muli. At kung pwede po, sana na maka-order na sila ng mga machine para makapagbukas sila or i-prioritize po na mabuksan sila, lalo na po yung sa Mindanao po at saka sa Visayas kasi sila po yung pinakamaraming nasarado.
Okay.
Hindi naman po kami nilalabanan po yung kasi kakampi naman po naman talaga namin ang PCS. So dahil yan po yung pinili namin na hanap buhay. Nakakaawa lang po dahil una ho yung nirason ay low sales tapos yung pala po wala yung machine. Umaasa pa po. Nandiyan po yung mga iba, galing-galing sila po ng mga iba-ibang probinsya. Nakaramihan po dyan ay displaced at saka may mga tellers din po yata na sumali na nawalan po ng trabaho. Kaya kawawa naman po sila, dumaan po yung Pasko, wala ho silang kabuhayan.
Okay. Well, binanggit niya po, Chairman, yung panawagan sa inyo, ano pong reaksyon nyo? Na sana rin po maibalik at mabigyan ng machines yung 2,000 ng mga na-displace, ng mga lotto agents. Ano pong reaksyon nyo being the chairman of PCSO? Yung panawagan nila sa inyo. And then later on si GM Robles.
Well, narito naman po yung aking mga kasama sa PCSO, pati na management. Siguro, para sa akin, personal, kailangan pag-aralan. Pag-aralan kung paano ma-address yung concern ng mahigit 2,000 na naapektuhan. But of course, this is a collective decision-making body. Pagkakasunduan po namin kung ano ang magandang gawin sa hinaing ng Polay. And sa aking pananaw po ay kailangan din pakinggan at bigyan ng lunas.
Okay. When you say kailangan pakinggan bigyan lunas, meaning we have to come up with a solution para mabigyan ng aksyon ang kanilang problema.
Tama po yun. Nakikinig naman po ang management.
Right.
At
At ang
sila
kanilang
naman
problema
po,
ay sana may balik sila sa trabaho at mabigyan ng mga machines. Am I right? Yun pong gusto mangyari.
Opo. So,
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
nandiyan naman po ang management, nakikinig.
So would you encourage the management na pakinggan itong hinaing ng mga taga-Polay? Sir, as chairman?
Ano po?
Para sa inyo po, kailangan bang pakinggan management?
Uh,
Itong mga hinaing ng mga taga-Pulay, mga membro, especially.
Opo, nandito naman po sila. Napakinggan nila yung mga hinaing at mapag-aralan kung ano ang pwede maging lunas na pwede i-recommenda sa board at ma-actionan collectively.
Miss Abir, ma'am.
Ang isa pa ho po sa pinakamabigat po naming problema tinanggal po yung cancellation ng machine. Minsan po nagkakamali po yung ating mga mananaya or minsan madumi po yung card. Minsan po binabasa niya kahit 100 po yung taya, lumalabas po na 1,200. Hindi na po pwedeng makansela. So ang nagsasuffer po talaga ay yung mga agents po at mga tellers. Kaya yung mga tellers po namin halos ayaw na hong magtrabaho kasi araw-araw po meron silang nakakansela. Binalik na po, dati po tinanggal po yan pero nung dating administrasyon, tapos na-realize po nila na talagang kawawa po yung mga agents at saka mga tellers pag tinanggal po yung yung cancellation. Kaya inire-request po namin kay GM po at saka kay chairman na kung pwede naman po wag naman pong na maibalik po yung yung cancellation at saka wag naman po sanang maging masyadong stricto po sa amin kasi kami naman po panghabang buhay ang karamihan po ng mga agents dito, mga pioneer po, mga 30 years na po, yung kako 20 years na po. Ngayon lang po masyadong naging mahigpit po yung
Okay, let me interrupt you on that, Miss Javier. So, ano pong dahilan nung kanilang pagiging sobrang higpit? Yung ba ay sapagkat nalulugi ang PCSO? Ano po sa inyo palagay?
Naman po sanang pero ang sinasabi po ng karamihan po ng mga agents.
Is it because loss of revenue para sa PCSO kaya naghigpit sila or
Opo, dahil
naghigpit sila
po,
for another reason?
Gusto po raw nila na masarado na lahat ng mga loto. Kasi masyadong very strict na po talaga yung parang mga memo po na lumalabas. Kasi dati wala naman.
So, naging stricto kumisa kahit wala sa lugar. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, yun po yung,
Para mawala na kayo?
pagkakaintindi po ng karamihan dito, ng mga agents po, na parang nagigipit po kami masyado. Actually, ako po, wala naman po akong problema kasi nagko-comply po ako sa sumusunod po kami sa pagde-deposit araw-araw at nagbubukas naman po kami ng na alas 7 hanggat alas 8 po ng hanggat 8:30 po ng gabi. Pero dun sa mga ibang probinsya po kasi hindi naman po sila makakomply dun sa 7 o'clock hanggat 8:30 kasi minsan 5 o'clock pa lang wala na pong mga tumataya sa kanila tapos i-demand po ng kanilang mga branches na kailangan bukas sila. So hindi po namin maintindihan kung ba't nagkaganon po yung nangyari.
So meron palang patakaran na kailangan yung outlet ay open until 8 o'clock.
Opo, 7 o'clock to 8:30.
7 to 8:30. Kahit na alam nila, especially doon sa mga lugar ng mga liblib, alam nila na wala naman nanay, after 5 o'clock, pinipilit pa rin. Kapag hindi ka sumunod doon sa request nila, makakansela ka.
Pwede po kung kaming ma-block or
Ma-block.
for termination.
Mr. Robles.
Well, kung maaari po, gusto ko pong talakayin yung cancellation. We learned na yung cancellation po, ayan po yung tumaya. Tapos sasabihin, ay canceled pala. So nabigyan na ng ticket, tapos ika-cancel. Alam niyo po kung magkano it's costing us? 500 to 600,000 a day cost of cancellation. At ito po ang nakita namin that in fact, in one branch, sa tinignan namin yung top 10, mas marami po yung cancellation sa actual transaction, which is we find it strange. Bakit mas maraming cancellation sa actual sale? So, hindi po nangyayari yun. 14,000, for example, in one case, there was 14,000 cancellations. Yung sale niya ay 9,000. So, ano ba yun? Doon pumunta yung tao, tumaya, tapos, ay mali, tapos walked away. So, it's very unnatural. So, hindi po ganun ang psychology ng mananaya, and this doesn't happen across the board. Selected po outlets na nangyayari yan. So,
Okay, so Mr. Robles, anong reason para sa inyo? Siyempre, gumawa kayo ng research siguro niya pag-imbestiga. So, ano ang reason, based on the result of your investigation, bakit nagkakaroon ng cancellation?
Nasa level po ng possibly sa teller, umalis. Kasi po merong winning cancelled ticket . Meron po kaming ganong case. Ibig sabihin, akala ng mananaya, good yung ticket niya. Yung pala kinancel na. So, magka-claim siya ngayon, makikita cancel ticket mo. So, anong gagawin niya? Babalik siya dun sa pinagbilan niya, which babayar naman. Ang tawag po doon, linalabanan yung PCSO. Kasi 4,500 lang naman. Nangyayari po ito, you'll be surprised, nangyayari lang po ito sa 2D and 3D and most likely 2D kasi mababa lang po yung premyo eh. So pwedeng labanan na. Kung baga bahala na, kung pag nanalo, di bayaran, pag hindi nanalo, di kanila yon. Yun ho ang findings namin dyan. So yan po, tinigil namin. At hindi po across the board, buti kung 5 dito and all over. Hindi po gano'n nangyayari. So we have to act on that. And true enough, we saved dun sa cancellation dahil tinigil na nga po namin eh. So, ayan po ang dahilan yan. At hindi naman po kami nag-accuse. We have the data kung sino po yung mga top-notcher cancellation. Can you imagine they outnumber the actual sales? Paano naman ho nangyari yun? Tapos ano yun? Hindi na natuto, lagi na lang nakakancel. No? Ano yun? Lagi na lang siya nagkakamali. Siya ho ang sumusulat dun sa sa bet slip yung tao, siya ho ang sumusulat ng taya niya. Bakit ho nagkakamali? Kung siya naman ho ang sumusulat nun. No? So hindi ho accurate yan. At kami po ay supported by data and hindi po namin aalisin for the record ang ating over-the-counter. Hindi po yan ang tamang pagpapalaro niyan. You have to increase jackpot para ho gumanda ang sales. Ako po, ang nagsuggest nung sinasabi niya, gamitin yung lumang system. Kaya lang po, that is a 25-year-old machine. Ayaw na rin po mag-integrate ng bago. Dahil paano nga naman i-integrate yung 25-year-old system? To be very costly.
Now, why not give them new machines?
Sir, matagal po ang ordering ng machine po. It will take you almost a year. And then the cost, sa additional cost po, is hindi po recoverable. I'm sorry, hindi po ako nag-negotiate ng unang price doon. But tinitingnan po namin, paano namin marirecoup if it's very expensive? Okay. Yan po ang reason namin sa management decision. Don't worry, sir, we're looking for other ways, even cheaper ways, of putting up a system. Kasi po, kung malalaman nyo, pareho lang yan ang online eh.